Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 4 of our FTB Skies Let's Play series, where just today everything just goes wrong. Nothing goes to plan, but we get stuff done at least, so that's what matters. You want to find out what that is? Let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata. And again, a little bit overcast, but we'll survive. So today we have quite a list of things that I kind of want to start working towards as we progress towards getting ourselves into the Nether. In between episodes, I went up ahead and set up another little section over here with a 5x5 of dirt, not dirt path. How do I undo? Come back. Go back to normal. Hello? Don't be like that. I think I'm just going to have to break and replace. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. That's a vanilla thing. That's not a TheAndrata knowledge thing. Anyway, this is a 5x5 of dirt. And if you remember earlier in the series, we got a reward that could potentially be used on a 5x5 patch of grass or dirt or something of a similar material. A delightful or a golden egg. Remember that. I want to go ahead and set up our golden egg and start getting animals spawning in so I can slaughter them for the rewards. Particularly, what I'm looking for is leather. In between episodes, I did the thing that I said I was going to. We'll talk about this in a moment. But I set up the different drawers and the different pedestals. It actually took quite a while. I don't know what the delay was. It wasn't the lava necessarily. It's smelting. Smelting was the issue. Having to smelt up the stone, and then I ran out of charcoal, so I had to chop down more trees. And it's the smelting that was the biggest deal overall for all of this. But we got it all done. So last episode we left off with our cobble, our sand, and our gravel going. I did add our nether bricks down here, so we have netherrack coming into the system. I did get organic compost. We'll talk about the organic compost because it was a little bit of a challenge to get, but it really wasn't too difficult. But that gets us our dirt. And then over here we have andesite going in with polished andesite, generating andesite, and then we have bricks making clay. And now the clay is going to back stuff in here because each one of these drawers can hold 2,048 of their requisite item. And we have met that capacity with our clay because the clay generates quite quickly. And I think it makes 4 clay every single operation or something. I don't know. But anyway, clay is done. So the gravel here, I did have to switch this over to a 2x2 drawer, or sorry, a 1x2 drawer, because since it is being broken with a standard pickaxe, when you break, just like you just saw it happen, when you break gravel with a regular pickaxe, you do have a chance of getting flint. And it happened, and it backstuffed my pedestal here because flint had nowhere to go. So I just went ahead and I put a 2x2 drawer here of flint and gravel, and we're good to go. Eventually, I'd like to get void upgrades in these, so that way, if anything gets excess or anything, we can get rid of it. But so far, it looks like gravel is going to be much more than flint, so we'll cap out our gravel first, then our flint, and I think I'm okay with that. But with that being said, we're able to just pull out some gravel and then bring it over here to our sifters and then drop a whole stack in at a time. And we're pretty good. If we take a look in my metals drawer, I've got a lot. I've been just slowly putting that in there. Iron, I put a stack of gold in here, and then we have a stack of iron in here. So we have a stack of each, plus a little bit extra of the iron, and I have some extra gravel on hand, apparently. We can go ahead and put that away. And yeah, this is just letting it run and process and do its thing and get us the items. So with that being done, that takes care of a lot of the tediousness of the pack. Oh, the organic compost. The organic compost was not too complicated. The hardest part with the organic compost was getting myself the tree bark and some more straw, but it really wasn't difficult. Plus bone meal. I'm out of bone meal, so I had to sieve up some dust. In order to get the straw, you take a rice panicle and you take a knife. Okay, knife from Farmer's Delight. And when you make the knife, you get a cutting board as a reward, though the recipe is really simple, so it's not too complicated if you actually needed to make one. But you take your rice in your offhand, and you put this in your main hand, and you can go ahead and just right click, and it'll automatically place and chop. And if you have a stack of those in your hand, it'll just place, chop, place, chop, place, chop, place, chop. You don't have to worry about, like, let's just do a few more. Sure, we'll do 10. We'll go ahead and, so I can just hold right click, place chop, place chop, place chop, place chop, place chop. And it's pretty quick in the process. So you don't have to sit there and, you know, scroll through, cycle your items or anything like that. You can just place chop, place chop, place chop. And it's pretty good. So that was the hardest part of getting the organic compost. I had to do the same for the wood. If you take regular oak log, and instead of using your knife, because you can't knife up an oak log, but you can use a axe or a paxel. You place that on there, you right click, it'll get you the stripped oak log, and it gets you tree bark along with that. And then the stripped oak log, I can just convert over to planks, and bada bing, bada boom, we're good. Tree bark, I mean, I guess it's sort of a planty item. Really, honestly, I don't probably need it anymore, so just go away. So that takes care of that. So on my to-do list, what I have is a bunch of stuff for tech. I think it's time for us to get into tech. Start generating some power and getting our items over here. Instead of me having to manually throw it in with all this coal and charcoal, I can get it over here and automatically process this stuff for us so that we can, well, have it automatically processing and getting us iron and stuff as needed. Or even if it's not automatic, at least I can dump it all into a chest and let it work on its own. It makes sense. Before we begin, though, what I would like to do, so what the issue that we're having here is I have to not only manually refill this, but I also have to manually empty this chest. And what I would like to do, I'm remembering with backpacks, sophisticated backpacks specifically, that you're able to get not only compacting upgrades, but you can also get stack upgrades. And the stack upgrades are where it's at. I don't even think I need the compacting upgrade. It's the stack upgrades that I'm looking for right now. The stack upgrades allow each slot in the backpack to hold more than one of that slot. So instead of each slot, for example, I have, I imagine I had 64 oak slabs. Instead, I could have 128 oak slabs here with the tier 1 because it multiplies the number of stacks by 2. Tier 2 is by 4, tier 3 is by 8, and a tier 4 is by 16. So obviously we're not going to be able to get to that because we don't have netherite or even the diamonds that we need for that. But it would allow me to put a backpack over there and have everything feed into the backpack and be a little bit more better than this, better than the gilded barrel, essentially is what I'm trying to say. In order to do that, though, we need quite a bit of leather, right? These stack upgrades require, first off, we need quite a bit of iron, which I have cooked up some, but I need, how much iron is that? That is 8, so I need 72 iron. I have, so I can make it happen. But I'm also going to want to upgrade the backpack itself to iron tier, so let's go ahead and we'll take this charcoal out that I made. Throw it in here, and get another set of iron going, something like that. And we can do 16 and 16 and then throw the rest in there. And that'll get us going there. But what I want to do is I need leather. And leather is not really super simple for us to get at this point in the game. Wild and Wings, we don't have those. Rabbit hides got us our first backpack, but it doesn't help us after that. Salvaging, we're not doing. We haven't been able to go visit islands and stuff yet. Cutting board, but that's just cutting up like leather materials and stuff. Hogging hides, I guess, could be if we get into the Nether, maybe. Packaging for rabbit hides, still the same thing. Breaking down these things, like there's not really any easy way for us to get leather other than having like a loot fabricator or like killing zombies and stuff, but we haven't even had any mobs show up, period. So yeah, my best option for leather is going to be mobs, just killing mobs. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab my golden egg and use it on my delightful dirt, or my dirt over here, to create delightful dirt. Now with this, if it ends up being chaotic or too much, I can grow grass on. That's why I put grass block. If I use bone meal on here and grass it up, it will stop the spawning of the passive mobs, so I don't have to stress too much about it. But we go ahead and place this. We now have delightful dirt, and we're going to get a bunch of mobs spawning. These are not the mobs that I am looking for, though. I was looking for regular mobs. No, not starbunkles. You don't give me leather. You're giving me ability totems, sure, but not leather, which is what I wanted. And hello, more mobs. Okay. Well, that plan just went out the door. Okay, well, we're not getting mobs spawned in. Now I could, like, if I go, what is it, 28 blocks away or something, maybe then they'll start spawning in. I could just build myself a little platform out and see, but yeah, that is not what I intended. Give me a minute and let me see. That's got to be modified for this pack. Okay, not finding much. Didn't really look terribly too hard, though, but I do see that I got this crazy-looking sheep that spawned in over there, so I'm going to go take care of that guy, and then I think we'll pivot. We'll pivot the episode, and we'll start working towards getting ourselves to the Nether, because, well, if we can't go to get some leather, we'll go to the Nether. Energetic sheep? Maybe I shouldn't kill this guy. That's from the energetic sheep mod at energetic sheep. Shears? Shear energy from any entity also acts like regular shears that run on energy. It requires energetic wool and a regular pair of shears, which is you can buy or so you shear the wool and get the 32k RF from him. Now, if I kill it, do I get some of that energetic wool? I do. It contains 800 RF too. All right, well, I guess I'll just have to take care of those guys. Let's get rid of these guys. I don't know. I know Ars Nouveau. Maybe eventually this will give me, like, if I kill them, do I get stuff, or do I need to, like, drop, if I remember correctly, I need to drop, like, copper or something for them? Anyway, all right, well, so much for my delightful dirt. Let's go ahead and drop off these rewards, and we'll work on getting ourselves into the Nether instead. That's a mob drop. That's a mob drop. That's a mob drop. Okay, that's not the mob drop drawer. You're the mob drop drawer. Okay, mob drop, mob drop, mob drop, mob drop. Mob drop, mob drop. Okay, so we need to get ourselves to the Nether. So let's go ahead and take a look. So our quest is to craft ourselves some obsidian, and crafting obsidian or making ourselves some obsidian. It's going to be, it's fairly standard process. Let me grab some of my buckets out of there's some lava out of here. I'm going to end up needing to get 2 of these, I believe, and see if I can't make some lava. So let's go ahead and get a piece of cobblestone. We'll go ahead and chop this. We'll place this here, and then we'll chop this and place this here. And in theory, if I place the lava here, it'll turn into obsidian. Or honestly, if I place the lava here, it would turn into obsidian too, right? I didn't even need to do that. But anyway, okay, we got obsidian. Now we need to break the obsidian, and our paxel is not enough. So we either need to get a diamond pickaxe or a some other method of getting our diamonds. One thing I do want to do, I want to go ahead and make ourselves a diamond block. I was reading on the Discord for FTB that these little guys, not the swirly words, but these little dudes, the fairies, they will convert blocks of diamond into, I don't even know. So I'm going to go ahead and place that block of diamond there, I guess. Or maybe, well, I guess for there. Or for now, it's fine. And eventually it'll convert it over to, maybe it's amethyst or budding crystal or something like that. We'll see. We'll leave that there and see what happens with it. Anyway, so let's see is there any sort of block breaker or anything in this pack? Maybe that could break that instead of me having to use diamonds, because I don't have very many of them. There is the cyclic block breaker, which just requires some copper and mossy cobblestone. Is it specifically mossy cobblestone? Do I have a way? Moss blocks. Do I have moss blocks? I do not believe I do. No, does one of these quests give me moss? This quest does give me 4 moss blocks, which would be enough to be able to craft this. Sure. Let's go ahead and we'll go this route and see if the cyclic breaker can break the block breaker from cyclic can actually break this obsidian for me instead of me having to do it myself. So let's grab some copper. I don't need much. 8 of that. And we'll go ahead and cook it up. And while that's cooking up, let's see. We're also going to need a dispenser, which is going to require some redstone and some cobblestone and some sticks, all of which I do have on me. No, you. So we got a dropper, and then I should be able to make a dispenser. I got to get string. Okay, so there's a dispenser. Copper, maybe enough of it. We're going to need a copper pickaxe, and we need a copper shovel. Also, we need 1 nugget of yield copper. And from there, we just need tripwire hooks, which is some iron and some planks, and that'll get us 2. Which is exactly what we need. Okay, so we'll do that. And then the only thing that I need is that mossy cobblestone. So I need those moss blocks and some cobblestone. So we just do this and that. And we end up with 4. Now, can I material generate mossy cobblestone? That'd be kind of nice. Doesn't look like it, though. No. Okay. No material generation of mossy cobblestone. That's okay. We'll go ahead. I guess I didn't even need to do... yeah, I needed to do at least 3. So I have an extra mossy cobblestone. It is what it is. So I'll put that there. Then we can go here, grab our block breaker, and see how this bad boy works. Let's go ahead and grab this button. See if we can press the button and make it do the thing. Okay, so we have the block breaker, and we can go ahead and place it maybe like so. Yeah, I think that's right. It has if you look at the tooltip, it has a little hole in the front, and I don't see that hole on this side, so I'm going to assume it's going to break to this direction. Requires redstone. Let's go ahead and put our button on there, and boop. Oh, and it worked. Hey, it broke it. So it can break obsidian for me. Nice. I like it. What I don't like is it's sitting here, though. Let's go ahead and... Are you kidding me? Are you... I did not mean to fall off either. Okay. It's going to loop me around and see, can I land in my water? Oh, I did it. Okay. I lost my block breaker, though. That is upsetting. I may actually... That's quite upsetting. I might cheat that back in, because that's annoying. Yeah. That upsets me. Should have had that there. Then it couldn't have gone anywhere. Okay, well, we got 1 obsidian, which is going to get us 8 more. That gets us a total of 9. Can I make an ender portal with only 9? 3. I don't think so. 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I need minimum of 10 obsidian in order to do this, and I only have 9. Okay, yeah, that was a bummer. I'm not remaking that. I don't have the mossy bricks again. Let's go ahead and give me that back. Okay, cheating that back in. Don't care. You got a problem with it. Oh, well. And let me turn cheat mode off, and then I'll be right back and reload the world. Okay, we're back. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. Oh, that block breaker has been here the whole time. What are you talking about? What? TheAndrata cheated in? No way. No way, Jose. So I guess maybe I should probably be smart then and do the same on these sides. Can you place underneath? I guess, something like that. And block all of this in now. I guess I could be using planks for this too instead of slabs. Whatevs. Not that big of a deal. Now we won't have that issue again, I hope. Okay, so let's go ahead and place our block breaker down and put the button back on top of it. I want it to face this way so I can put my lava here and it'll convert it over, and then I press the button and it converts it, and then I can pick it up. Okay, there we go. And bada bing, bada boom, we're golden. We have 10 obsidian. Cool. So now with the obsidian, I also have a flint and steel. I'm going to want to go ahead and get myself into the nether. However, what I know of the nether here, if we take a look at our questies, our quests for the nether tell me, nope, not you. The quest tells us that the nether is a void. I'm going to go ahead on a limb and say because it's a void, we're going to spawn on a little obsidian platform, and that's going to be it. We ain't going to have much to it. So I kind of want to look into if that's the case. I know that jetpacks are in the pack. Would I be able to get it? Would I be able to get a jetpack before we head over there and potentially upgrade it and get that going? But we would need some sort of charger. Though if I'm going to make a charger, I might as well make the Sterling Dynamo that I was planning on making, and then I can just pop the jetpack into the dynamo if I remember correctly. So let's do that. Okay, so let's first things first. Let's go ahead. We need to get the Sterling Dynamo going. So let's go ahead and grab some redstone. We need some gold. We need an abundance of iron. We got a copper. We got some sticks. We got some planks and some wood. Let's go. So Sterling Dynamo. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a redstone flux coil. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an iron gear. And that should be everything except for some stone. Why are you in there? You don't belong there. You belong there. Let's get ourselves just some stone. And with that, we should be able to get ourselves a Sterling Dynamo. Does that complete any quests? Surprisingly, no, it does not. Not even in thermal expansion? Do you have to make a machine frame first? I would like to get the hammer. That'll also give me a bunch of coal. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll make ourselves a machine frame. I do need to get some glass smelted up. I would like the coal. So we'll go ahead and... What am I doing? Just give me a stack. Split the stack. And I can't do you in here, so we'll come over here. You there. And you there. Give me that copper. Give me that iron. Okay, so that's going to smelt up some sand for us and get us some glass. That'll get us a machine frame because, again, I'd like the coal for the quest. But I do get coal from smelting the gravel over here, or sifting the gravel. Coal is one of the resources that we end up getting, but we don't get a terrible ton of it. What I should do is, if I were to get a chest... No, I'm going to back stuff so fast if I do that, though. My thought process was to let one of these be automated. So getting a cup of tea, don't break the game. Okay, bye, server. See you later. Enjoy your cup of tea. I've got a cup of lemonade with me. Anyway, it would end up backstuffing this so bad. If I had that bee that I had access to that had that golden chest, that would have helped a lot. You down there. I don't know why they fall down there and then they just chill. They don't ever go anywhere from there. Okay, so machine frame should be fairly possible. I need tin nuggets or ingots. Go ahead and do that. Ah, did not mean to do that. Whatever. It is what it is. Get us some glass. You're smeltable. You can go in there. Copper nuggets can go in there. How about the tin? Almost. There we go. All right, so now we should be able to craft the machine frame by getting one iron nugget, buddy. Doing this, and then doing this. And we'll use that machine frame. I mean, we're going to use the machine frame with the pulverizer or the redstone furnace anyway, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. So much so that I'll just put it in my backpack. But now that'll get us the wrench from this mod. Gets us red print, which copies settings between blocks, and the thermopedia. We'll skip out on that, but I will take the... Oh. I actually get choice here. If I get this, that gets me 32 buckets of creosote, plus I get a fluid cell out of it. This gets me 16 buckets of lava. Or man, yeah, now the 32 coal is not I'm gonna hold off because now I don't know what I want. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's go ahead. We'll place our dynamo. Sure, this will be our power area. Dynamo can go ahead and place on over here, and we can utilize our wrench. Eventually, we'll have it rotate this way, so we'll have it go here. And the Sterling Dynamo can't put power into items. Man, I was worried about that. Our coal goes here, power comes here, and then we got to have our power go into something. Bummer. Okay, that was a major derp on TheAndrata's side of things. What about a redstone flux cell? That requires cured rubber. Cured rubber comes from rubber. Rubber comes from vines. Vines come from nowhere simple. Shears can be used to cut the tip of a vine to prevent it growing further. Phytogenic isolator. Nowhere simple for vines. Okay, what about something else? Dandelions and a bucket of water might be doable. Dandelions can come from sifting grass. So I'd have to get grass and then sieve it. And I can get some dandelions out of that. Also need electrum, which I don't have access to. Okay, any other sort of batteries, chargers, things along that nature? Claystone battery, compressed cobblestone, or heavy weighted pressure plate, 2 iron, copper. Yeah, why would I go this way when I could just do this one, which holds 600 or 6.4 million instead of 16? Let's go this route. That should be doable. I should have everything needed for that. Just some iron and some copper, which I have the copper. And that'll get us a battery, and then that should help us get our jetpack. Okay, so I need 4 of these and a block of redstone. Give me all the stuff back, please. This episode has completely gone off the walls here, and it's not at all what I intended, but it is what it is. That's just the way things work, you know? Can't control everything. Okay, are you west? West? I gotta remember where to look. Yeah, that's west. Okay, so west, I want that to be... I'm going to assume that's an output. Well, let's find out. Do I have coal on me? No. Let's go get some coal. I know I have coal in here. So if I take my coal and I put it here and I put it in there, it's going to run. And my battery is getting power. Okay, good. And I do have a little slot here, so hopefully that means, because I didn't even think about that as well. I was just thinking about where do I store power. Hopefully that means I can get my jetpack and put it in there and charge it up, because I did not think of that either. Lovely for me. Okay, so we need some planks. We're going to need a capacitor, which is going to require wooden energy cells, 3 of them. These are also going to require them. So I need a total of 5 of these bad boys. These guys are going to take some planks, some redstone, and a basic coil. So I also need 5 of these guys. These guys are 4 iron each. Okay, so I should be able to do this. That should be those, which should allow me to craft 5 of these, though I do need more planks. Give me everything back. Wood is my biggest resource issue that I have right now, TBH. 5 of those. And that should be 1 of those. And, oh, I didn't even account for that. I also need leather. Leather is the bane of my existence right now. 4 gets me 1, right? So I only have 2 leather. Where could I get leather from? I need another Easter egg is what I need. Do piglins drop leather? Can I just go to the Nether and slaughter some piglins and get some leather? All of this because I needed leather. Literally, this all comes back to the need for leather. Everything. Mob drops. Hoglins. And that's it. I can get Hoglin hides by trading, can't I? All right. I guess we're going to the Nether as is without anything else. Let's go ahead and put those in there. Let's drop off all of our stuff. I'll keep some gold on me so I can do some trading. That can go in. That can go in. I'm going to go ahead and get myself some cobblestone. Cobblestone? Yeah, just some regular cobblestone. You can go there. And you go there. You go there. I don't need these arrows. Everything's going wrong today, okay? It's all going wrong. Oak slabs I'm not going to need. I don't want to put oak in the Nether. That would probably not be a great idea. Maybe it would be prudent for me to get myself some armor. Let's go ahead and get some more osmium smelted up. And probably get a gold helmet too, so I don't end up, angering the piglins. You. Give me a gold helmet. And then I'll get the rest of my armor out of osmium. Chest piece. And boots. And leggings. Excuse me. One more. Okay. There we go. We're kitted out. Let the rest of that cook. Probably a good idea to keep our base chunk loaded. So let's just go ahead and do something like this. Just claim that whole section and then shift click to chunk load it. That way everything stays on and running while we are gone. And that Starbuncle escaped from its cage. Whatever. Okay, obsidian over here. Let's get our portal. Where do I want to set my portal up? I'll set it by my trees. I really don't have a good place to put this portal, do I? Like, nothing actually makes sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. I don't know what I'm doing in life. I guess I'll just put it here. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I gotta be careful because I don't have a anything to break this with if I misplace. There we go. But for now, this is fine. Like I said, I want to design my base with everything in mind, but that ain't happening. Okay. So that takes care of that quest, which... What does this quest get me? Oh, yeah. If I go back over here to getting started... Oh, I have to go through it in order to get the thing. I have my cobblestone on me, so I can go ahead and build out a little platform once I get through this portal. As predicted... Cobblestone little base. Nothing too large as I thought. Which means I'm not going to have any piglins and or hoglins just yet. I'm going to need to maybe go back through the portal to allow them time to spawn in on my little platform. And I need to build my platform out. Okay, let's grab the rewards for this so I can go through the portal quickly. Equip that. You go into a charm slot. Charms are going to be at the bottom, right? Yeah. Instant portals. Now I don't have to wait. I just go through and I immediately load in. And I'm going to... Jeez. I got to make sure I don't fall off. We'll figure that out. What I need to do... Here's a stick. Thank you. Okay. Stick of lies. That's what I want to know. It's a forcecraft stick? What's special about forcecraft sticks, though? I don't know. Cobblestone. Probably grab myself a wand or another one so I can build out a little bit. Can I just use the stick of lies here for this? Yeah. Okay, cool. Go back through and now I can expand this platform out somewhat. Okay, so because I don't want to fall, because that would be terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Let's just go out 3 on each side for now. 1, 2. Technically, that's already 3. 1, 2, 3 from the portal. 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure I miscounted this, but whatever. That obsidian there's throwing me off. Okay. Gives me a little bit of breathing room when I pop out of the portal. And then from what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go out. I will build a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, because my portal's 2 by 2 as well. All right, so we'll just keep it 4. And then we'll just go out a bit. 2, 3. Excuse me. Oh, now it's going to continue to do that. I'm just trying to get a little platform going so that some of these mobs can spawn on it, so that I can trade with the piglins, so that I can maybe get some hoglin hide, so I can get some leather, so I can get a jetpack, so I can fly around in here. That's my goal, okay? That's my goal. And that goal needs to be coming soon, because it's about wrapping up point for this episode. I think we're over by a few minutes. So I'm just going to go on out until I feel like until I run out of cobble, essentially. I'll just let it keep going. What is it, 28 blocks anyway? We'll get close to that. Okay, there's a little platform. Let's go home through the portal and see what happens. Nothing crazy happened here, at least. Our power is still generating. And, okay, now we're home. Let's go back in here. Did anybody spawn? Come on, spawn in. Give me some. Hey, look, there they go. Okay, now I got far enough away. Okay. Hello, sir. Hello. Hello. It's you I got to trade with, right? Get some gold. Here, there's one for you, too. You can have one, too. Give me something good. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Here, there's another one. That's an egg for Strider. I don't necessarily want that either. A crying obsidian. That is actually pretty good. Corrupted chorus fruit. Could that be used for... Okay, I don't need more eggs. Hoglin hide. That's what I wanted. Yeah, give me some hoglin hides. Keep trading. Do you guys give me ender pearls at some point? Give me your things. All the things. Give them to me. Hey, ender pearls. Oh, ender pearls are nice. Hey. Sorry. I picked them up. I didn't realize I could do that. I was just seeing what would happen. I shift clicked on him because I remember that Easy Villagers is in here. And so I'm like, oh, what happens if I shift click on this guy? I pick him up and I can make a barterer, which allows me to trade with the dude. What? I'm going to add that to my to-do list. That'll be our next episode. That's what we're going to work on. Okay. I got myself a nice old piglin. I also got some ender pearls, which is great. That means I can make the best item in the game, a time in a bottle, or in this pack, it is the temporal pouch, which requires an ender pouch. More leather, though, bane of my existence right now. Definitely going to get that, though. That's going to be amazing to have. But yeah, we are definitely over on this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We'll come back next episode, continue exploring in the Nether, trading. I'm going to set up that auto trader and see what else we can get, and get ourselves a jetpack and start flying around. So anyway, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.